Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And interesting times. I think we are nearly releasing the September Patreon reward puzzle for our $2 and $3 Patreons. I think we've got something nice for you. It requires a bit of thought, but nothing like the Mitchell Lee puzzle that was a bonus during the month. So much more manageable than that, I believe. But then you probably don't trust me if I say that. Anyway, that's coming up soon. Now, for now, we have an intriguing idea. So we got an email from Frans Wentolt and Jure Klinkenberg, who are Dutch puzzle constructors and have known Aard van de Wetering for a long time through various Dutch puzzle connections. They've both set and solved puzzles for each other for years in Dutch puzzle magazines. And they use Aard's developed crossword software, which I didn't know existed. But they're big fans anyway. And they wanted to come up with a tribute to his Magic Square puzzle, which is the one that was been viewed over 4 million times. What they've come up with, well, what they originally planned to come up with was a puzzle in which 3 magic squares were hidden, but then Sam Knott did that before they were done. So that's been done on the channel in early June. So they decided they had to go one better than that, and they've come up with a Sudoku puzzle with 4 magic squares hidden in it. So that's what we've got today. 4 3x3 magic squares are in this Sudoku puzzle, and normal Sudoku rules apply, and that's it. And you'll notice we don't get any digits higher than 5 in the grid. There's only 15 givens, I think. You can correct me if I've got that wrong. 3, 6, 9, 10. No, 16. So that's one less than the minimum for a classic. And looking forward to it. I don't know how to go about this particularly, but hoping to work that out. Do give it a try on the link below the video, which hopefully I will publish on time today rather than late as it was yesterday. My apologies for that. And have a go. I mean, it looks interesting. Hopefully the magic square constraint will mean that if you know a little bit about magic squares, this will be reasonably doable. So let's get cracking though. I'm going to have my go now. So I think there might be some regular Sudoku we can do. Look, there's 4 1s looking into box 3, so we can place a 1 there for sure. 1 is in one of these cells in box 4, in one of these in box 8, but annoyingly all over the place in box 5. 2s, they're limited there. 3s up here. 2, 2, so that's a 2. That can be placed. I don't think we're going to get very far, and the very fact that I mentioned there's no given 6s, 7s, 8s and 9s means I think we have to start considering the magic squares. Now, what do we know about a 3x3 magic square? Well, we know because the digits add up to 45, each row, column and diagonal adds up to 15. That is what a magic square is. So that all means that it has to have 5 in the middle. And another thing is that it has to have even digits orthogonally touching the 5 and, odd digits in a cross shape touching the 5 and even digits at the corners. That is the way that these magic squares work. So, see this, no, it couldn't be. This looks like a very plausible place. If I was in a competition, given the difficulties of fitting 4 magic squares in, I might just assume that this was a magic square, fill it in and see if it worked. I'm not going to do that because this is going to be a logical solve, but I'm just telling you what tempts me. Ooh, just going to note that 2 is restricted to those cells. No, I think maybe the best approach is to work out where the magic squares can go. And let's start by working out where can the 5s be that would be in the center. So we have some 5s in the grid, so they're ruling out, by just regular Sudoku, a bunch of cells where 5 cannot appear. Not in the same row, column or box. So we can straight away colour those as cells where 5 can't be. Oh, some people don't like green because for where things can't be, but I'm not going to do it red because that would just be too dark. So I'm sorry, you're stuck with green. Now, where else can't 5s be? Well, they clearly can't be where other digits are placed. That is axiomatic. They can't be on the perimeter, so they're gone. Now, I explained that 5s have to be in an orthogonal cross with odd digits like that. So no cell orthogonally touching a 2 or a 4, which is ruled out, none of those can be a 5. So they're straight out. Oh, and the ones that diagonally touch a 1 or a 3. That must also be impossible. So, that one, am I missing any? I probably am. It's a bit harder to see diagonally touching cells. I think they're all gone. So we're left with this group of possible 5s in magic squares. So these are the possible centres of the 4 magic squares we need. Now this only covers 5 different rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 of those rows have to have a magic square and it's a magic square centre in them. What else can we determine? Oh, well, 2s are going to be difficult, aren't they? Remember, a 2 has to be diagonally connected to the 5. Yeah, where are you going to put a 2 diagonally touching that a hypothetical 5 there? Not there, there, or there. They're all ruled out by these 2s. So that can't be a magic square, and I think this one for the same reason. Yes, just 2 of the 2s rule that one out. So that's not the 5 in the magic square. Now that's looking very plausible, but not certain. Oh, well, look at these. Okay, where could a 2 go for a 5 here? Only here. Look, I've just pencil marked those in. Yeah, so that's the only place a 2 could be for a 5 there. Now, why is that a problem? Because this row would have to add up to 15, and you've got a 3 in it. 2 and 3 leaves 10. So that is not a magic square. Oh, well, yeah, look, this sort of Mickey Mouse-y grouping of cells, that can't have 2 because you could not have, obviously, you couldn't have 2 5s in the same row. So those 2 couldn't be a pair, and these 2 are touching. So they clearly, I mean, notwithstanding the fact that 5 would, in those 2, would be duplicated in the same box, you couldn't even have 5s there because one of the perimeters of each of the 5s would be another 5. So that can't be. So this little trio of cells can only have one of the magic squares, and that means we have 1 in the top row, 1 in this row. In fact, that one must be a 5, and 1 in this row somewhere. So this is a 5. So here's our first magic square. 7 there, 9 there. I know that because these have to add up to 15. Now, between the 9 and the 7, I know we have to have the 2 because anything else would break the magic square. If you had a 4, which is the only thing a 9 could take, it would need 4, 7, 4. So 2 and 5 is 7 plus 8 is 15. We can finish off the magic square any way we like, and it looks like that. So that's one magic square done. Oh, this one doesn't work because it's got a 4 opposite a 2, and the diagonal has to work as 15, so that's nonsense. Could have ruled that out ages ago. 5 here, though, must be right because it's the last candidate in row 2. So 2 and 5 and 8, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 9. That's 2 of the magic squares done. Now I still don't really know how to approach this one. Let's just do regular Sudoku now. So column 3, put a 6 there and a 2-7 pair down here. 9, 4, 3. We can finish off the rest of box 7. That's an 8 to finish the row. That's a 1 to finish the box. 3, 4, 8 triple here. So that's straightforward. Well, I mean, I can't place them, but those are the remaining pairs. Now, which of these does that help me determine anything? Let's just keep doing a bit of Sudoku. 4, 3, 8, 1, 2. Right, this is a naked pair, a 6, 9 pair. So they go in like that. 7 and 5 to finish the box. So they're in that form. This is 4 or 8. 9 or 4 there. 3, 4 or 9 there. Now, is this deciding anything about these? Oh, well, look. 7. Yes, this cell cannot be a 5 in a magic square because that 7 would be the odd number that side. It would need a 3 here. Oh, in fact, those don't add up to 15, but that 7 would need a 3 here. You'd need a 1 in one of those. And in fact, 1 in those cells has been ruled out completely. So that is not a 5. It wouldn't work. How about this one? 5, 1, 9. No, that doesn't work, and that has determined it. That is our 5. So let's fill in the rest. 1, 5, 9, 2, 9, 4, 4, 3, 8 is 15, 8, 1, 6, and that's a 7. So we've got 3 of them placed. This one's been ruled out by the 5 up here. 6, 1, 8, so in the middle row, 7 must be here. 3 and 5 can be placed. That's made this 2. We've got 4 and 9 in row 4 to finish it. 1 and 8, we can place them. Maybe we can do the rest of this just by Sudoku without worrying about the magic square. That would be handy. Now that 8, 4, 3, 8, 3, 7 and 6 up here. So I can place, yes, I can place them all. That must be the 3 because of the 3's in column 8 and 9. And that 7 does the rest. Now I've got a 6, 4, 9 triple there, but let's not worry about that. That 9, 6 pair has been resolved by this 6. 1, 4, 3 down here, so that's the 1. 4, 3 there, so this can't be the 5 because that can't be a 9 because of that 9. So, and this can't be a 5 because of that 5. So they're not the 5s. I think we've determined where it is. This is 5, 8, and 9. 1, 3, 4, 7 there. Ooh, I'm in the wrong mode there. Sorry. 7 there. A 2, 6 pair here. Let's just get rid of the corner marks. And that can't be 8. That can't be 9. That can't be 5. Right. 6, 1, 8. 7, 4, 6. Okay, let's just... I'm going to have to do the magic square. Oh no, look, 8 in the final column has to be here. 4 and 9 are there. This is a 5. I mean, we know that by the magic square rule. So 4 and 9 can be placed. That's a 4. That's a 3. Not going to have to work out that square after all. Can do all of that triple. But I am, because otherwise I've got a deadly pattern across 3 pairs of cells. So 5, so everything else here in this magic square works. 9, 5, 1, 4, 3, 8, 2, 7, 6. But to make the central row add up to 15, that is a 7, that's a 6, and that disambiguates the final triples, or 3 pairs. Lovely, that's a really nice puzzle. I mean, it's not too hard once you start thinking about it from the point of view of where can the 5s go, but it's good fun and a very worthy ode to art, I think. Thanks very much to France and Jura for sending that, father and son team. Great work, and look forward to seeing you next time on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.